What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast time. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful Easter on this past. If you celebrate Easter or just hung out with your family, hopefully you had a great weekend, hanging out with the fam bam and everything. Enjoying Easter or just enjoying your family on a day you ain't got to do nothing, or he's risen, whatever your religion is. You know what I mean? But but yeah. So on today's show, I'm going to be covering. I'm going to talk about the spoiler review. This is a spoiler review, so if I don't see a lot of people in this chat, I understand, because I'm going to spoil some things about Godzilla, X Kong, the new Empire. I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to discuss some of the news that was happening this weekend. So I'm going to be talking a lot about that again. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel on YouTube. But you already know how I do. The real question is, all right. Give me just a second. Hold on. So I want to give a shout out to one of our own. Hopefully, as a matter of fact, I think I need to bring it up. Well, let me first see who's all in the house. Of course, Robbie D, the admin, is in here. She said, make sure that y'all liking and subscribing to the channel, and make sure that you comment. Don't do that, Mika. Don't do that. See, when you get ready to give people their props, they come in into your comment section and start talking crazy. What's up, Ricky Domo? Top of the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ricky Domo is in here. Tracy was. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Raymond Cope. What's up? I'm not paying attention to Mika. Pam Entertainment. What's going on? Good morning. My sister Pam is up in here with the shenanigans and all of that. I love that show. I love it. I love it. Persetta is up in here. Good morning. Good morning. So let me. It's just people want to talk crazy. See, you know what? When you get ready to give people, you know what I'm saying, they accolades, they props, you know what I'm saying, tell them what kind of, they're doing a good job, you're happy for them, all of that. You gonna see how they do you in real life. You know what I mean? But not me. I won't do that. You know what I mean? I won't do shenanigans and stuff like that on here. You know what I mean? But obviously people do that. But I'm going to give this person their props anyway. I shouldn't do it. What I shouldn't do is do what I'm getting ready to do right now. So give me just a second. And give this person their props. But man, you know what? Sometimes they don't deserve it. They don't deserve nothing. Let me say my info real quick. Nope, don't want to turn on no notifications. But I want to give somebody their just due. But I feel like I shouldn't do it. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because that's what type of guy I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of dude that makes sure everybody else gets their shine on. You know what I mean? That's what I do. You know what I mean? Well, let me. Oh, hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me share my screen real quick. You know what I mean? Let me share my screen. I feel like I shouldn't share nothing, but I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Who is that in that corner right over there? Is that Mika G? Look, Mika G was actually in a movie not too
What's
long
up, y'all?
ago.
Welcome to day 31 of 31. Hey, everybody.
Yo, guys, you guys are TTFT. You know what I'm talking about? 31 of 31. A woman in horror. Guess we have today the
Look
great
who.
Lord.
Yes, I'm here.
Come over here. All right, Jayla, tell us a little bit about the film that you've done.
Okay, from the
Real quick.
Okay, fine. Okay, so number one, I went to kill someone this Friday. I was more of a background, but a main thing. It was really fun, very opposite of who I am. This film, Far From the Truth, very opposite of who I am. Again, thankful today. So, yeah, that one was 10 out of 10. Probably one of my best films I've done. And great editing, great producing, great directing.
So get a load of the chase because there's a whole bunch of serial killers looking to trade in their future. Nothing but serial killers.
Nothing but. So y'all, that is it. That's a wrap. It's 31 Days of Women in Horror. I hope to see y'all next year.
What's
up, y'all?
Hold on.
Now look at this.
So she was actually in the movie. Yeah, yeah. Over here about to give me a copyright strike. She was on Far From the Tree. She had a movie role, her first acting credit. Look at that. Look at that. Almost gave me a copyright strike. Up in the movie doing her thug thizzle. You know what I mean? You know, but the type of guy that I told her my good news. You know what I'm saying? I got ridiculed. I got talked about. You know what I'm saying? Bamboozled. Run amok. Run astray. But I am proud of course, my girl Mika G doing her thing in the movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in the movie next. You know what I mean? I'm going to be in the movie. You don't know yet, but I guarantee you I'm going to be in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't the only one. We got plans. We got plans up in here. You know what I'm saying? But nah, truly, truly, truly. I'm proud of you, Mika. You doing your thing. You know what I mean? Blue came out to support. You know, if you guys are not following, if you're not following Mika or Blue, you got to make sure that you following my team, Blurred AF. Make sure you following because y'all have no idea the moves that we're making on the background. You know what I'm saying? On the back end. You know what I mean? So, you know, shout out to Mika. She's doing her thing, her first movie role. Proud of her. You know what I mean? And there's nothing but greater things in store for you, Mika. So, you know, shout out to Mika for doing her thing. You know what I mean? So, all right. Yeah, 7:00 Central Time, 8:00 on the East Coast time. If you're on West Coast, that is 5:00 your time. So make sure you guys are checking out the Blurred AF. Oh, I need a little. That's what happens when you drink coffee like literally like twice a month. You get that little in your throat. Oh my God. What's up, Rashad Walker? What is up? What is good? What is good? And yes, Raymond Coke, 7:00. Yes. So no problem, Mika. You know, I'm always going to show you love and admiration because I know that you're doing great things and I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? For everything that you have done, you know, so continue to shine, continue to work hard, continue to do everything that you need so you could be able to let your purpose be known. So, all right. All right. So I have another announcement. Before I get into some other news that I hate to report, but next week, next Monday, there will be no Blurred AF. I mean, I'm sorry. There will be no Dre Max show on next Monday. There will be no Dre Max show on next Monday morning because I'm going to New York and I'm meeting up with Danny and other people from the Jonathan Majors fan club. We're going to the court, his sentencing on next Monday. So I will be in New York on next Monday. So if you don't see a show or if you But like where Dre at? Dre is in New York. I will be there Sunday, and I believe in Wednesday because I have to leave Wednesday morning. So I could be at work. So I can get to work. But yes, I will be in New York on next Monday. So Monday. All right. So again, no, I'm not gonna stream nothing at 8:30 in the morning. Well, that time because 7:30 my time, 8:30 there. Because we got a lot of stuff that we're trying to do. So I'm not streaming Jack. I am going there, of course, for business and everything, but we'll see how, because I am going to be jet because I gotta fly. See, I gotta fly out Sunday evening and get there, get up. I'm an overnighter, so God, I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna work. I gotta actually go to bed. Oh, Jesus, on time like an adult, not stay up overnight like my vampirious ways. I'm be up here looking like a day walker, early in the morning. So. But yeah, I will be giving you guys updates. I'm going to be filming certain stuff, so yeah. He already know he's going to stream. I don't know about that. I'm gonna be honest. We'll see how everything goes. I'm not taking my equipment, obviously, so even if it's a video, from my phone, I'm going to carry my holder. So we'll see how everything goes. Now to some of the, I guess not bad. Well, some of the stuff that happened over the weekend. We did lose the great Louis Gossett Jr. on what day? What day was that? Was that Saturday? We lost great Louis Gossett Jr. Great actor, great one of our great actors of our time. Passed away on Saturday. At 87 years old, he lived a full life. I remember, I think it was the Iron Eagle series. I believe. I remember watching that, and I everybody, if you okay, especially if you are a kid who grew up with HBO, I believe you've seen an Iron Eagle. I believe you've seen at least one of those Iron Eagle, and I think it came out new Shutter Like Vlog with Dre Mack. Oh my God, y'all are stupid. Fam, you're funny. But the Iron Eagle movies, Iron Eagle kind of came out the same time like Top Gun. That's where I remember Louis Gossett Jr. from the Iron Eagle movies. Of course, Officer and the Gentleman in a host other movies. But he always kind of played like that, war criminal and stuff like that. Of course, if you grew up in a black household with old folks, you watch Roots. So of course he was in Roots. Just like I said, great actor. And he lived a full life. A full life. So again, like I said, rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr. Like I said, great filmography too. Great filmography. Did a lot of movies over his time. So rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr. And then we also, and like I said, this one came as a surprise. Yeah, he was a Watchman. Yeah, forgot he was in the Watchmen show. This one came as a surprise as Chance Perdomo, who I got a chance to watch in the Gen V series, which was the offshoot of The Boys. passed away from a motorcycle accident. Uh Passed away on yesterday. Great young actor. Great young actor. Uh Promising career. Cut short. Cut short of a motorcycle accident. Let me full screen this so I can read this. This is one of from the Hollywood Reporter. Chance Perdomo, the chilling adventures of Sabrina in Gen V star, has died. He was 27 years old. The actor died as a result of a motorcycle accident. His representative told Hollywood Reporter in a statement. No one else was involved in the accident. His passion for the earth and insatiable appetite for life was felt by all who knew him, and his warmth will carry on in those he loved dearest. And a statement from his reps. We ask to please respect the family's wishes for privacy as they mourn the loss of their beloved son and brother. Most recently, Perdomo starred in Prime Video's The Boys spinoff Gen V, which saw him take on the role of Andre Anderson, a popular student at Golikin, his Goldukin. I can't even talk right now. University, who is capable of magnetically manipulating things. We can't quite wrap our heads around this. The producers of the series shared in the statement. For those of us who knew him and worked with him, Chance was always charming and smiling, an enthusiastic force of nature, an incredible talented performer, and more than anything else, just a very kind, loving person. Even writing about him in the past tense doesn't make sense. We're sorry for Chance's family, and we are grieving the loss of our friend and colleague. Hug your loved ones tonight. In their own statement, Amazon, MGM, and Sony Pictures Television, which also produces Gen V, wrote, the entire Gen V family is devastated by the sudden passing of Chance Perdomo. Perdomo. Amazon, MGM Studios, and Sony Pictures Television extends our heartfelt thoughts and support to Chance's family and all who loved him at this difficult time. Gen V arrived in late September amid the actor strike and went on to be a hit with the critics, quickly earning a season 2 renewal weeks after it debuted. However, Amazon said it will be pushing the production start date of the second installment, which had been expected to begin filming this April. Prior to the Prime series, the actor portrayed the lovable Ambrose Spellman, Sabrina, I think it's Kierna Shipka's cousin in Netflix Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. His character often acted as Sabrina's conscience as well as her accomplice, often keeping secrets for her, despite being worried her practices might put her at risk. And this goes on, to talk about where he was raised at. He was in Los Angeles, but he was raised in Southampton, England. After moving there with his mother, he originally intended to study law after graduating from college, but decided to pursue acting instead. He moved to London, where he joined the National Youth Theatre and later trained at the Identity School of Acting. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina marked the actor's first major role. He previously told the Hollywood Reporter that one of his first auditions was for the part of Jughead Jones of Riverdale, which eventually went to Cole's spouse. However, Perdomo stood out to Roberta Aguirre Sacasa, who created both Sabrina and Riverdale, and he cast him as Ambrose. He said, I did some self tapes. I got it quite a few rounds, and I had no idea how close I got. The actor said, they kept me in mind and had no idea until later. Roberto was like, brother, do you know how close you got? It was almost you. Despite losing out to the role, Perdomo shared he had no hard feelings for a spouse, not even mad. He said, I grew up watching Cole's spouse and his brother, Dylan's spouse, and had to have come close and lose it to one of the people I used to watch is good. In addition to his major TV roles in Gen V, Star had recruiting parts in the After film series portrayed in Landon Gibson. He also made appearances in Midsummer Murders, Killed by My Debt, for which he received a BAFTA nom, Hetty Feather, and Shakespeare and Hathaway, Private Investigators. All right. And that was the loss of a talented brother. So sad that we couldn't see, this brother in anything, further going further. But rest in peace to his family. Um, all those who was affected in his family, my prayers and everything go out to his family. Of course, my prayers go out to the family of Louis Gossett Jr. and all of his family and friends. So, all right. All right, let me get to some of the comments section. Raising in the I knew what you were talking about, Raymond Coe. Now, Officer and the Gentleman, he played an alien in the movie. All he did was make clicks with his throat. Great actor, great actor. What's up, Junior Network? What's up? Uh, Roberta, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh yeah, two very talented actors, two on the opposite sides. One starting his career, one was late in his career, going on, passed on. And again, my heart and condolences go out to their family. Very tough to talk about that too, because like I said, it happens in threes. I hate that say because it feels like it's so true. You know, we even had one of our Kansas City Chiefs players get into an accident. Now he's getting looked for by the Dallas Police Department. Jeez, craziness. But it makes you think more. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy life. Even me going out to getting this invite to go out to New York. I haven't been in New York since 2006. 2000, what was it? Yeah. So 2006, 2005. Going into 2006. Yeah, because it was Martin Luther King. Yeah, so it's beginning of 2006. So that's the last time I've been to New York. Me even taking a trip, a shout out to Danny and everybody in the Jonathan Majors fan club. Make sure to follow them on Instagram if you haven't. It's the official Jonathan Majors fan club. So make sure that you guys are checking out. Even me taking that rest, is a big thing for me, because I didn't go into this with no expectations. Like I didn't go into to anything that I've done with like this expectation, like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to meet Jonathan Majors. I'm just doing this so I can be able to like meet Jonathan Majors or something. Like I did not do any of that for any of that. I did it because I felt the need to speak up for. I mean, that's just me. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I've told this story before. What's going on? Aisha's in the house. Aisha and James Willis. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But my whole idea was I didn't see enough of us standing up for this brother, and I just felt like it was my duty to stand for this brother. You know what I mean? That's just me. I just didn't see enough of us. And for me, just me personally, if he's an actor, I mean, I mean, if you just knew, or, if you guys, I don't think anybody has been following me since I started podcasting back in 2017, but I have talked about so many black celebrities and, I mean, not black people who have been done wrong by cops and all of this stuff over the years. So when I seen this was nothing new. This was right on my wheelhouse. But I also seen the backlash his brother was taking from our own, and I wanted to be anti-Venom, and so I didn't go in with no expectations like, oh man, I want Jonathan Majors to, or to meet me or out, nothing, man. It was the right thing to do. To me, it was the right thing to do. I know everybody don't think like that, but for me, it was the right thing to do, man. So, so that's where I was at. But this is something, and shout out to Flavio. Flavio got a chance to meet Jonathan Majors. This is the official Jonathan Majors fan club. If you are on Instagram and you want to follow this, It's the official Jonathan Majors fan club. PG. Um this is off of the Facebook group. But I want to share this because Flavio was the one. If it wasn't for Flavio, I would have never met I wouldn't have been connected to Danny or anybody that I met, from the Law Avengers. What's up, Blue Queen TV? What's up? What's up? Rashad Walker, you say I know it's still work, bro, but it's still enjoy yourself. When you head to New York, it's good to get out of town. I ain't been out of town and shit. So yeah, this is gonna be good. What's up, QD1? What's up? So, and again, like I said, with this channel, when you're on YouTube, I know I was talking to somebody, I was going back and forth with somebody on it. I don't go back and forth, I just kind of say my statements in the comment section. And if I put that little heart with my little caption, it doesn't mean I like your comment. I just want to clear it out of my myself on YouTube studio. But I was going back and forth because I was talking about purpose. And somebody said, well, you just have a YouTube channel. You never know who you're going to impact when you're on your purpose. It doesn't matter what your purpose entails. How are you touching the people? How are you getting in contact with the people? How are you connecting with people? This is a great thing. This is what I love about the movie Cable Guy, because when he starts talking about connecting people through the internet, when the information superhighway, when he makes that statement, is absolute truth. You don't know who you are impacted in this life, from overseas to right next to your neighbor next to you. You never know who's looking at you. Shout out to Flavio and again, I met Pam, I met Kat, she dressed me, I met all of these wonderful people, you know what I mean, through Flavio. If Flavio got his opportunity to meet Jonathan Majors, it was awesome.
Great job. And my job was simply I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a media. What's up, man? You're kidding me. Oh, Mom, Jesus.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, avocado. Avocado.
Thanks. You're kidding me.
What's up, man? You thinking?
I don't know what to say.
I just want to say thank you, man.
Thank you.
Your love, your support, all you guys have been incredible.
I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. You know what I mean? That's amazing. The power that you can have just with your voice, whether your voice is through Twitter, you never know who you're going to impact. Whether your voice is through this YouTube channel, your voice is out here in the streets. Dude, I've done so much in my life. Y'all have no idea. But I've always said I never know who I'm going to impact. You know what I mean? So I just felt the need. And this is something that me and Chill had many conversations with. Me and Blue had many conversations about. When I seen the things that was going on in Jonathan Majors, it was more about that. You know what I mean? Like, who's standing up for this brother? And I didn't see it. So I took it upon myself. And, I've had some conversations with some people. You have no idea, in my inbox, like, So, it's when you, and I feel like when you're, it feels like this. I'm going to be real with you. When you're doing something just out of your heart, man, you're going to be blessed. If you do something purely, I started my channel because this is what I want to do. I want to talk about this stuff. I want to talk about comic book movies, Godzilla and stuff like that. I would never honestly believe that I have an opportunity to, to maybe meet Jonathan Majors or Megan Good. Yeah, I said it. Megan. No, I don't want to get beat up. I just want a church hug. That's all I want. It's a church hug. But nah, it's just cool, man. And he needed, it was funny. Let's be honest. He needed us. He needed us. And why? Because there's people that were still fans of this dude who saw through the bull job. I'm not gonna cuss tonight. Saw through the bull job. So man, shout out to Flavio, man. That's the dude who brought all of he was the Nick Fury. The Flavio was the Nick Fury to everybody, man. So shout out to him. I appreciate him and everything. And if you're in New York, why I'm there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to meet anybody who watches the show. If you're in New York, it'd be nice to meet you guys. All right. Let's get to the main thing. Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire spoiler review. And I'm going to tell you this. Now, I'm a Godzilla fan. I've been watching Godzilla for ever since I was a little kid. Been watching Godzilla for a long time, right? So, my thing on Godzilla movies, always been on Godzilla movies, right? How much is Godzilla in the movie? That's always been my big thing. How much is Godzilla in the movie? I almost fell out my recliner. Megan, can you give me a hug? Nah, I'm just playing. Oh my God. I've been a fan of hers literally since Friday. I'm not joking. Since Friday. But yeah, that's Stacey. What's going on? Yeah. So y'all better not talk about me. If you see me, oh my God. Don't talk about me. Because somebody gonna be filming it. Anyway, so let me kind of get to this, to this movie. Yes, shout out to Flavio, man. He deserves everything that he has got, all the flowers and everything, man. Shout out to him. But Godzilla versus Kong. Okay, so let me just say this. I'm going to tell you off tops, and this is spoilers. Y'all see it? I done told you. You've been warned. Now we getting at it. Okay, this is King Kong's movie. Shout out, Mika. This is Kong's movie. Godzilla is a supporting character in this movie. The only reason why Godzilla is in the title, I'm telling you, is because of Toho. Toho don't play about Godzilla. You know what I mean? Toho do not play about Godzilla. If America disrespects Godzilla in any kind of way, shape, form, fashion, whatever, they will snatch that licenses right up under whoever got the licenses to it. So Godzilla is a supporting character in this movie. But this movie is about Kong. Now, Kong, okay, so I'm going to just tell you like this. There is a lot of shout outs to a lot of lore from the Godzilla films, the original Godzilla films, which I like. Godzilla and Mothra, a lot of Mothra Easter eggs and connections. If you know about the old school Mothra films, if Mothra showed up, most definitely Mothra is always represented by two sets of twins, right? That talk telepathically. And in this movie, they gave it to the young lady who's right here. Let me kind of full screen this if y'all can't really see it. I forgot her name in the movie like right now, but they gave it to her so she could communicate telepathically, with Mothra, because she's a part of the Iwi tribe. And in the lore of Mothra, there's always been a tribe of people that worship Mothra. and it's always represented, but there's always this like little people like fairies or whatever. Cool kind of connection to that, because of course she's a deaf actress, so she has to, talk and use sign language. So to connect her and have her speak telepathically was amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that aspect of this film, because now it gives this young woman purpose going forward. If they do a Mothra spinoff, if they do Mothra and Godzilla versus like Mecha Ghidorah, if they want to do the Mecha Ghidorah, if they want to do which they gotta have Gigan. They gotta do a Gigan, or they do Destroyer. Destroyer, boy. You talking about getting down. Oh my God. But this also sets up a lot of Kong spinoffs, Son of Kong, or whatever. But this has, they're using Godzilla to boost up Kong, because Godzilla's king of the monsters. You know what I mean? This is what the movie remind me of. It's Godzilla versus Megalodon, I believe. And in that movie, the movie is about Jet Jaguar, not Godzilla. Godzilla comes in, they tag team. He does a famous tail slide, which, oh my God, Godzilla did so much wild stuff in this. Dude, first of all, who choreographed the stuff Godzilla was doing? Randy Orton. You know what I mean? Like, Godzilla suplexes King Kong in this movie. I mean, straight up, feet straight in the air, bam. Hip tossed him, flipped him in the. Oh my God! It's literally like one of the funniest. But the way that this movie is constructed is almost like it's almost like a WWE feature on this. I can't think of his name. Good God, I need to go back to the cast. But my man right here played the Monarch dentist. You know what I mean? Fixed King Kong's tooth in the movie, gave him another tooth. In the movie, Brian Tyree Henderson, of course, played his character from Godzilla versus Kong. Some of the report. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. David Wingard. That was David Wingard. Some of the human characters went back to the old Godzilla movies, from the Showa era, where we didn't care. We didn't care because some of them was kind of getting on my nerves. But the movie moves so quickly. It moves so quickly that you're not paying attention. But I will give you this, and of course, I want Transformers, but whoever's going to make the next Transformer movie, please understand, you got to focus on the big CGI people in the movie. Pay attention to them. Because if you don't, this is what we got going on. You know what I mean? And you spend a lot of time with Kong. Kong running from the kaiju. This is Skull Island. When you first meet the Scar King, it's a lot of Planet of the Apes vibes on there. Of course, King Kong is more like a gorilla. He's a gorilla, and the Scar King was like an orangutan. Most of the monkeys that were, or the apes, not monkeys, most of the apes that you meet, when you meet the Scar King, a lot of them are chimpanzees, and they're aggressive. Chimpanzees are real life is aggressive as hell. I can't see how Michael Jackson had bubbles for that long, because chimpanzees will bite your face. Yeah, and that's real talk. They will bite your whole entire face off. You know what I mean? But that's how he became really. That's his empire now down in the. I love these clips though. Those are dope. He's king of the you know the hollow earth. When somebody said, how do they have clouds in the hollow earth if they're inside of Earth's core? But then also, if they have water, you know that is hydrogen times oxygen times nitrogen. You know what I mean? It's just science. You can create gases of never. Jimmy, shut up. I just paid attention to science. But you know, okay. So Suko, let me tell you about Suko. Suko was the baby Kong or whatever, the little chip. So when he first, you know, he was exploring, you know, parts of the hollow earth Kong is, and he stumbles upon this extra area, which, you know, he's coming over this water embankment, and we see it in the trailer. You see the small Kong, which they call him Diddy Kong, which is funny. So when he meets him, the little bastard bites him like a little bag. He bites him, right? You know what I mean? So he basically lures him into a trap with the other chips that was there. They try to jump Kong. Kong gives them the old 1-2 razzle dazzle bop pop bop. But this dude picks up the baby chip, and beats the brakes off of the other chips with the baby chip, and then tosses them. This is one of the most laughed out loud parts of this whole entire movie. Besides King Kong getting suplexed, I was dying. It's like, I'm sorry. I don't know about y'all. But I don't know if you ever met a bad kid that you want to pick that kid up by his foot and beat everybody else with that kid. But this is that kid, and they fulfilled my hopes and dreams. Oh my God, was that funny? It was incredible. You know, the way Scar King came up, and Scar King was dope though. He was like more of a orangutan. Somebody said he was like an evil king, Baloo, not Baloo, Little King, what's his name? From Jungle Book. Is it Baloo? Nah, Baloo was a bear. I forgot his name. But you know, I mean, he was menacing. He was there. There's a new kaiju, which that kaiju, Shimu, looks like a legendary Pokemon. That is not a kaiju. That's a legendary Pokemon. That's what it is. You stupid. King Louis, yeah. So, I mean, good God, I was so glad he got beat. King Kong literally picked the dude by the back of his leg and was beating everybody with him, and then just threw him. It's the funniest scene I've ever saw in my life. But Shimu is a legendary Pokemon. That is not a kaiju. It's a legendary Pokemon, which Scar King was using a piece of her tail to be able to control her. It was never explained why they did that, but you know, there's a lot of things that was either under-explained or over-explained in the movie. Which, this is a Godzilla movie. I didn't come for explanations, but this is why I know this is a true Shawood, you know, inspired movie, because you have people that over-explain certain things in the movie. Like, there's no way in the world that the one lady, I can't think of her name and really don't care because she kind of got on my nerves, was explaining, you know, the information on the walls. And I'm talking about literally giving a point by point breakdown of what's going on by reading the walls. You know, lady, if they would have said telepathically that they were giving her the information, I would have believed it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't believe it. None of it. You know what I mean? But she's giving a point by point breakdown. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't want you to explain it. I wish one of the Iwi tribes would have explained it telepathically. You know what I mean? But that happened. Brian Tyree Henderson's character, once they got into Hollow Earth, kind of started getting on my nerves a little bit. You know, the tree eating dude was hilarious because that dude was getting on my nerve. This is a true Godzilla movie when the human characters start getting on my nerves. And if you ever watch Godzilla versus Megalodon, I think it's Megalodon. on that one. Yeah, get what I'm saying. Human characters, I wish they would die like that little kid that was riding on that damn ducky in that movie. I hope that he was riding on Jet Jaguar's back at the end of no, Jet Jaguar, toss that kid in the ocean. He's getting on my nerves. Toss that kid in the ocean. But anyway, Star King was bad. It was badass. You know what I mean? There was enough of him in the movie. I know there was some complaints of how he went out. I didn't have any problem with that. He beat the brakes off of was beating the brakes off of King Kong. Like, you gotta boost King. King Kong been taking a lot of L's in these movies. He got beat up by Godzilla. He gets beat up by Scar. He got suplex in this movie. You have to be like, nah, bro, nah. It ain't what you think. Nah, beat up. he is. If I can compare him to somebody in wrestling, he reminds me of Hogan. You know, exactly. At this point, take out all the humans can go. Matter of fact, if it was just the little girl from the Iwi tribe, you know what I'm saying? I would have just liked her story. You didn't have to have everybody else. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, what makes this movie fun is the action in the movie. When you do get Godzilla, like when he goes and destroys that crab monster, I think it was in Rome. He did take a nap in the Roman Coliseum. Just, I'm done. This is what they do in the movies. You know what I'm saying? This man beats up people. He goes take a nap. You know, you used to spend all this time with King Kong exploring this, King Kong doing this. This man takes a nap. Call me when he's like the bouncer in the club. Call me when funk starts. And that's what he did. He called me when the funk starts. You know what I mean? But like I said, now he's the king. You know what I'm saying? Kong is the king of all these primates. You do have people that was trapped. Scar King, it basically, I don't know what they're reminding or what they were doing. The Scar King had his hold on all of these apes. So now he's not alone anymore. When they should have played "You're Not Alone" by Michael Jackson. It should have played "You're Not Alone." But yeah, Scar King was getting down. But when Godzilla, for one, this is my guy. I'm a Godzilla guy. He said, which is ever Skywalker is a Kong fan. I'm sorry to hear that. The problem with movies is the writers decide who's going to win and who doesn't win. And that's right. Wonder Woman, what's going on? Wonder Woman. We got to give Kong a break. He still have a heart problem for the last movie. I'm talking about. I mean, he even got more intelligent. But again, because Toho owns the rights to Godzilla and they loaning him out. We already seen with Godzilla. If you've seen Godzilla -1, that Godzilla, oh my God. It is so much of a throwback to Godzilla 2000 or Godzilla 1985 or, or say 1984. You know what I'm saying? Or the 1954 version of Godzilla. This Godzilla is the Godzilla that's unstoppable. Eats radiation, all of that. He like, okay, folk get ready to happen. I'm about to go charge up. He is Goku. He's literally Goku. Call me when the folk starts. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of Suko in there. Again, Mothra makes an appearance in this movie. And it was so awesome that they did it. They did it in traditional Toho fashion, having her speak to Godzilla like she's done in most of them, in a lot, especially if you ever see Destroy All Monsters. It's a Godzilla versus King Ghidorah versus Mothra, I believe. But yeah, very much reminiscent to that. Godzilla -1 was amazing. Oh my God, is that movie so good? That movie is great. You know what I mean? But again, Kong, this was a well done movie for Kong to push Kong's story forward. Again, Godzilla is just the tag team partner. He's Stone Cold Steve Austin. If I could pick anybody who he is, he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. As soon as you hear the music break, you know what I mean? It's time to whoop ass. You know what I'm saying? To take names. And that's what Godzilla was. This was amazing. You know what I mean? When they finally got to Hollow Earth, all of that. All of this was amazing. I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed it. Like I said, Scar King was good. You know, they explain how the hollow earth works. I did like that part. You know what I mean? I love this. This is a hell of a clip. And again, Scar King was cool. He started laughing at Kong. You know what I'm saying? Walked up to him and seen his tooth and was like, ha, 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 ha. And then was Kong bust him in his chops and he had to spit that tooth off and like, huh? Yeah, you gonna need a dentist, wouldn't you? Huh? Would you ever cast a Godzilla voice actor? No. No, not at all. But again, all the pillars and everything is explained. This is a fun movie. Do not go in there expecting this to be Godzilla -1. Nowhere close to it. This is Godzilla X Kong SummerSlam 2005. This is what this is. This is the Godzilla Kong SummerSlam movie that you didn't even know that you were waiting for, but you got it. I love this facial expressions. Again, this gave me a lot of Planet of the Apes vibes, the way that they did it. But again, very fun movie. It goes by. Now, I always talk about the runtime. The runtime is like an hour and 55 minutes. It goes by quick. You can tell where they kind of, you know, slim down some scenes or whatever, and it got to the point. And I give them that. They got to the point. It was fun. Gia, that's her name. Gia is very important to the story. All of that. So this Godzilla is unstoppable, though. Gamera, I don't think they would ever do Gamera. Gamera is so much of a knockoff to Godzilla. I don't know if they ever would do it, but I would love to see Gamera versus Godzilla. You know who win it. You know who win it because Toho won't allow Gamera to ever. And if you ever seen Godzilla Final Wars, you know what's happening. Yeah, Godzilla, man, I died. I fell on my seat when he super with his feet straight in the air. Bow. Gave him the man, I died. Back body slam. Oh my God, it was hilarious. But when he killed Timu and absorbed the power of all that radiation, dude, dope. Oh my God. I didn't even check what time it was, but you already know what time it is.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, you already know I gotta wrap it up here. What did you guys think about? If you see Godzilla versus Kong, what did you guys think about it? I'm not gonna lie, I give this an 8 out of 10. The human characters kind of got on my nerves, but the fight scenes, the scenes with Kong, you know, the non-human factor, even the stuff with the Iwi tribe was amazing. I love that. A lot of good callbacks to the Showa version of Godzilla films. I just wish we spent more time with Godzilla when he wasn't whooping nobody's ass. But I enjoyed it. It's one of those movies you could watch over and over again and just have a good damn time doing it. But what did you guys say? Put it in the comment section below, especially if you're watching this on the replay. But again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Enjoy you guys this Monday. Where's my outro at? Forehead breathing today. Got that haircut. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.